Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm up at the Hornet Hive today with the dance team. Hi, Ta.
Hi, how are you doing, Hank?
Tremendous. I see you guys are getting ready to roll down to state.
Yep, the girls are ready. They've been practicing hard. Actually, this week's been pretty relaxed because they got the routine down. We're just trying to perfect some of the little parts of it. They're ready to go.
Well, that's great. You know, once again, and now I'm going to ask, who are you?
My name is Katie Winter.
And Katie, how long have you been on the dance team?
I've been on the dance team for 6 years, and 3 years I've been on varsity.
Okay, and I understand you're a senior this year.
Yes, I am. The only one.
And so after being on here 6 years, or 5? Okay, what's your opinion of your growth in this? You know, besides getting taller.
Oh, well, I think it's helped me become more open and more confident about myself because it's always fun getting out there and performing and getting involved with the team.
Well, that's great. And now we have Angie over here. Angie?
Hi, my name is Angie Wilkosh. I'm a junior this year, and I've been on varsity since 7th grade.
Okay. Now, what are your specialties?
My specialties?
Anything that you really enjoy doing for the dance team?
My favorite thing is performing. That's by far my favorite thing, and just being with the team. The whole team atmosphere is really something I enjoy during the season.
And how about you, Katie?
I'd have to say my favorite thing is performing, too, and doing locker pinups. They're always fun to design and decorate.
I saw them when I was coming down the hall.
We have a lot.
You could tell who's was on the team by looking at the lockers.
Oh, yeah. The parents did that for us for going to state.
Well, that's nice. How many on the team, Ta?
Well, on my varsity jazz team, I have 15 girls, and we actually bring down one of the biggest teams to the state competition. And my high kick team, which we got 5th in sections, and they did an awesome job, and I don't want to forget to recognize those fantastic dancers. I have 27, so it's quite different, yeah.
Boy, that's some pretty big groups to deal with. Now, since you're going to be leaving Frazee at the end of the year, now, what are your plans?
Next year, I'll be going to Joseph's West Academy for cosmetology and skin aesthetics. Then after that, I'll be hopefully opening up business here in Frazee.
Wow. We always need business in Frazee, you know. We like that. And you've got another year to go yet, so you probably haven't got your planning down quite that far yet.
Not quite.
Anything that you'd like to say to the audience out there in TV3 land?
Thank you guys for all your support. We really appreciate it.
And Angie?
Yeah, same as Katie. We really appreciate all the support we have for our team. It really boosts our confidence, and knowing that we have supporters here in Frazee gets us really excited to do well down at state.
Well, and, you know, it's great, you know, because when I was a kid, this was not a program at all at the school, you know, and I told Taz brought this a long ways. How many years have you been doing this now?
Well, I started the team 15 years ago, but for 10 years we were a club. And then 5 years ago I needed something different, and I wanted to do something different, and we started competing, and we've been able to get the Jazz to state every year, which has really been an accomplishment. We're still working on that high kick team, but we're really getting close, and I know that next year that's going to happen for us.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I know you'll do your best and represent us well, and I'm glad you guys can dance because I can't anymore. So with that, you know, by golly, go get them. And above all, have a great time. You know, all right. And with that, we'll be back for another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee, and we're still up at the Hornet Hive, and we're going to talk to the young ladies from the Knowledge Bowl. So, and your name, dear?
I'm Anastasia Denio.
And what grade are you?
I'm a senior.
Okay. And you, dear?
I'm Carmen Hoovey. I'm also a senior.
And?
Stephanie Nelson, also a senior.
I'm Suzanne Vetter, also a senior.
Boy, so now we're going to lose all this knowledge next year. We're going to send it to somebody else. And now, so you guys have been doing this for how many years?
I've been doing it, this is my 2nd year.
I've been doing this for 4 years now.
Wow.
I've also been doing this for 4 years.
This is my second year.
So what do you find most intriguing about the knowledge?
I really like meeting all the new people. I just think that's like the funnest part. Also, you learn so much with all the questions and everything. It's really fun.
What's the hardest question you've ever had that you can think of off the top of your head? Besides the one I just asked.
I don't really know that there's really one. There's a lot that we know and a lot that we don't know, and it just kind of depends.
How many teams do you usually compete against when you have your competition?
Usually there's anywhere between like 10 and like 20.
Wow, that's a lot to have all at one place, all that knowledge in one spot. And with you, what's the hardest question you think you've ran across that you remember?
Well, there was one question that asked what weapon the bow and arrow replaced. And we had this in a practice, and then at the next meet we had the same question, but none of us could remember the answer, so that was really hard.
What was the answer?
It's like an otlotl.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we hadn't heard of it before that either.
And how about you?
Probably that one.
No.
I remember it now, but only because we had it twice.
No. So what's the toughest team you've ran across?
The Moorhead team is really good. They have a class for Knowledge Bowl during their school day, and they usually compete with about between 5 and 8 teams at each meet, so they're really difficult to compete against.
They're on the stick. They got their stuff together then, huh?
Yeah.
And when you go to these competitions, how do you psych yourself up for it?
Honestly, I get really, really nervous before the meet, and basically my psyching up consists of talking to my friends and going, "We can do this!" Doesn't always end up that well, though.
How about you?
Well, Martin enjoys when I bring trivia and we ask questions, and I have a lateral puzzle thinking book where we like to do those.
Mm-hmm.
Carmen likes those.
And Martin Thorpe couldn't make it. He's giving blood. I think they're going to drain him.
I really like the lateral thinking puzzles. Those are probably my favorite because it kind of makes your mind think in different directions, which is really important for Knowledge Bowl, and I like it. Those are my favorite thing to psych us up.
And now, who's your coach? Miss Hoff. Okay. And how long has she been coaching?
Just the past 2 years, I think. Or has it, 2. Or has it been 3? It's 3, my bad. 3 years.
And one thing that I would think, we didn't have the Knowledge Bowl. We used to watch college on TV when I was a kid on the old black and white and snowy TV with the little antennas outside, and wondering where did these people learn this stuff, and how do you train for this, and how did they get there in the snowstorm, But I look at. I think I envy you having this opportunity to be able to travel and do this. It's great for you to get out and meet other people of your caliber out there.
It's pretty cool. It's interesting to see the other teams getting them right. Especially when you have no clue whatsoever what it is, and they say it, and you're like, I've never heard of that before in my life. Then you feel really dumb, but.
Well, and you ladies will have major competition coming up here real soon, too. So all I can do is wish you the best of luck and hope your lateral thinking helps you. And great for you. I appreciate you being on the show. And with that, we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.